Hi, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm doing day 8 of the 30 Days of Sketches series 17, and today is my day of designing the sketch. So here's the sketch I've designed. You can also see it in the top left corner of the screen. I've gone through my papers I'm going to use in order to cut them down to size, printed my photograph at 4x4. So I'm going to put them to one side, and I'm just going to distress all the edges of these pattern papers. The collection I'm using is Simple Stories, Simple Vintage, Flower Shop, and I'm just using the 8x8 pad. The background paper is from this collection, so they have a paper pack. It's checked on the reverse and plain, a distress look on the other side. So I've just die cut a large scallop border using one of the metal dies from A Little Magpie, and I'm just going to attach it to the horizontal strip across the bottom. Like I said, this is the first time I've done one of these, designed one of these sketches. I'll leave a link below to the Facebook group so you can see all the other sketches. There's 31 days of sketches. I'm going to try to do as many as I can this month and upload. There's also a playlist as well that you can follow and see everybody else's interpretations of the sketches. So I'm just got my 4x4 photograph, and I'm just backing it onto some white card and backing it with two pattern papers, just leaving a slight border with each pattern paper. And I will add some 3D foam pads to the back just to give it some added dimension to the layout. As I designed this sketch, I've kept to the sketch format. I've not deviated. The only thing I have done is added that border punch to the left hand paper strip. And now I wanted on the sketch, it adds some ink splatters at the back. So instead of using ink splatters, I'm going to use this distressed grid stamp. And I did start using Lost Shadows because I didn't want it to be too dark, but Lost Shadows was too light for this paper. So I changed it to Peeled Paint, which is a nice green, and it stands out a bit more. So it's not as dark as the black, obviously, but it does give that bit of definition. You can see it more clearly as I'm stamping around the page. Obviously, you won't need to see me stamping all. I do fast forward it in a bit. But I do stamp it so that it's just peeping out behind these pattern paper stacks. So there's my last one. That should peep out behind the photograph. So I put the photograph down in it shortly. So I think I'm going to stick these down now. So just lining them all up, and I'm going to adhere these to my pattern paper. Get all that stuck down, and then I'm going to add my photograph, and then do I don't do a lot of embellishments, but I do the embellishments if you follow my YouTube, you know that I always like to have like 3 cluster embellishments. So on the sketch, there's 3 like orange circles, and it was just coincidence that I actually punched out sort of the orange circles to use as my clusters. It wasn't until I was doing this voiceover that I realised that I'd sort of mimicked the same colours. It was just a coincidence, really. So I've just added some 3D foam to the back of my photograph, adding it to my page, my layout, and here I am punching these 3 circles out, and I add them to the top there. I do a little cluster at the top in a minute with a banner piece. I also add a Little Magpie flare badge that just says smile on it, because obviously I was taking a selfie and getting the girls behind me to smile. So I'm just going to add that, and then I'm just going to cut the surplus off trim the surplus off the back. And then I went through my little embellishments. I've only got one pack at the moment of filming this. I've only got one pack of the embellishments for this collection, for the Flower Shop collection. So I was limited, which was good, because I wasn't making didn't have to make too much bigger decisions of what to use. So I go through it. I find some butterflies, printed butterflies that I do use. I also found a journaling spot that I'll use, this journaling spot here that I'll add underneath, and I'll put the circle, cluster circle point back to the side in a minute. I do cut it down so it'll fit underneath. I have put those foam pads a bit too close to the edge. I don't normally put foam pads so close to the edge, so I do tend to slide things underneath if I can, but that they were just a bit too close and they were completely stuck down. So I just trim off these circles and add them. I have to slightly pull up the photograph, but I was able to do that without spoiling it. And then I've found and then in the 6x8 pad, they have a sheet of the tags. So they're the mini versions of the ones that are on the 12x12 sheet. So I have cut them all out, and I wanted to put them up to the top of this layout. I've also found some of these tickets that I thought would look nice up there. And so I'm deciding whether to use a tag or whether to use a ticket. I do decide to use one tag and one ticket. I just cut the tag, just trim the tag down a bit and use the lilac ticket behind it. Again, I'm messing around thinking, oh, I'll use 3 points at this time, use another tag there, but I don't. I just end up using 2 on the layout. I do add some foam pad to the back, just so that it raises the top of the tags up a bit. And in the finished layout, you'll see that I've added some twine to that tag. So I'm just putting these butterflies that I found in the collection, and now I'm going to add my title, which I've just used, just a general title, just says Friends, and I've used the Bella Boulevard Lunar alphabet stickers. I love these stickers. So I'm just checking that it's the same. I've got everything on. I've added some enamel dots for my stash and the Friends. So here's a few close-ups, as you can see. I hope you like what I've designed, my sketch that I designed. Please thank you for stopping by. Please like and subscribe to my channel. Don't forget to hop over to the Facebook page. I've left a link in the description box below to the 30 days of sketches for March 2025. I'd love to see how you interpret my sketch under day 8, and I look forward to seeing your layouts in the comment section under my post. Thanks once again. Till next time. Bye.